What up, everyone? It's week 13. Sorry we couldn't upload the video for Thanksgiving, but hey, the best is back. And we got some juicy picks for week 13. So stay tuned for that.
Yo, everybody, welcome back. We are back for good, and we're going to get right into it. We got the Chargers playing the Patriots. The Patriots are at home. Line on the game. Chargers are minus 5.5. Over-under sitting at 39.5. Trends for this game. You're going to want to listen to this one. Chargers, 1-9 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, the Chargers are 2-8. And the under has hit 6 out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
I'm taking the Chargers 23-20. I'm taking New England plus 5.5. Everyone is on LA minus 5.5. I don't know why. And then I'm taking the over in this game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Especially this 5.5 line. Teams that are minus 5.5 usually don't cover, but we'll see. I'm going to take the Chargers money line. I'm going to take New England plus 5.5. I'm going to take the under in this game. On to the next game, we have the Lions playing the Saints. New Orleans is at home. They're getting 4.5 points. Over/under sitting at 47. Trends for this game: Lions, they're 4-6 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, the Lions are 3-6. And the over has hit 6 out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
I'm taking the Lions to beat New Orleans 27-20. I'll have Detroit minus the points, and I'll have the push in the game.
For the over-under?
Yep.
That's interesting. Never know, though. Yeah, my take on this game, the Lions haven't been playing the best. All of a sudden, they had back-to-back division games. They barely beat the Bears. They looked real bad. Their defense is that's the problem. They need to be picking somebody up when they could, but they haven't done nothing. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to roll with them, though. I'm going to take the Lions. I'm not really excited for this game, though. They should win, but I think the Saints are going to play them tough. So Lions money line, Saints plus 4.5. I'm going to take the over in that game. On the next game, we have Atlanta playing the Jets. The Jets are at home. The Jets are getting 1.5 points. Over/under sitting at 33.5. Trends for this game: Falcons, they're 6-4 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, the Falcons are 4-5, and the over/under is sitting at 5-5.
I'm taking the Falcons to win 21-13. I'll have Atlanta minus 1.5, and I'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, for this game, I'm going to take the Jets money line. I think their defense is going to hold them in this game. Desmond Ridder's not that good, but neither is the Jets offense. So we'll see how this game plays up. Jets money line, Jets plus 2, and I'm going to take the under in that game. On the next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh's at home. Pittsburgh's minus 6.5. Over/under is sitting at 41. Trends for this game: Cardinals, they're 2-6 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, they're 3-4, and the over has hit 5 out of the last 8 games for a 5-3 record.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, they're pretty good. They beat Cincinnati last week. Dude, I don't think that. I think Arizona can keep up with the Steelers. I'll take Pittsburgh to win 24-23. I'll take Arizona plus 6.5. And I'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, it's almost like the Chargers game for me. I think the Steelers should be able to squeak this one out. I think Arizona keeps it close. I'll take them plus the points. I'm going to take the over in this game. On the next game, we have the Colts playing the Tennessee Titans. Titans are at home. They're getting 1.5 points. Over/under sitting at 42.5. Trends for this game: Colts, they're 4-6 in moneyline bets. On spread bets, the Colts are also 4-6, and the over is split at a 5-5 record.
I'm taking the Titans and Derrick Henry to beat Gardner Minshew and the Indianapolis Colts 28-10. I'll have Tennessee plus 1.5, and I'll take the under in this game.
All right, so we're on opposite ends on this game too. I'm going to take the Colts money line. I think this is where one of those weird games where it lands, where the spread lands right on 1. So I'm going to take the Colts to win the game, but I'm going to take the Titans to cover the 1.5. I think they cover. I'm going to take the over in that game. On the next game, we have Miami playing Washington. Washington is at home. They're getting 9.5 points. Over under sitting at 49.5. Trends for this game. Commanders, they're 4-5 on money line bets. Spread bets, they're 4-4. And the under has hit 7 out of the last 9 games for a 7-2 record.
It's like the Commanders play the bad teams terribly, and they play the good teams really good. So I think Washington keeps it close with the Dolphins, but I'm still going to take Miami to win 38-27. I'll take Washington plus 9.5, and I'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, there hasn't been too many games where Miami plays and the game doesn't go over. So I totally agree with you on that aspect of the game. I'm going to take Miami money line. I'm going to take Washington plus 9.5. I think that's too many points. And I'm going to take the over in that game. So we're right on the same page. On the next game, we have Denver playing Houston. Houston is at home. They're -3. Over under sitting at 47.5. Trends for this game. Broncos, they're 6-4 on money line bets. Spread bets, they're 5-5, and the under has hit 6 out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
So like everyone said at the beginning of the year, Sean Payton, he's not a good coach no more. Look at what he did. He turned around. He was last in his division. Look where he's at now. He's competing with the Bills and KC. And, well, that's just great. And I think that Denver will beat Houston 34-23. Denver plus 3. And I'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I like your thoughts on that game. I do. We're on opposite ends on this game, but you make a couple good points. My reasoning for this game, I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to take a -3. Denver's hot, but usually when a team's at home and they're -3, the book's telling you they know what's coming. Doesn't always happen, but Houston's been hot too. I think this is going to be a good game. I think Houston wins. I think they cover, and I'm going to take the under in that game. On the next game, we have the Carolina Panthers playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay, they're -3.5. Over under sitting at 36.5. Trends for this game. Buccaneers, 7-3 on money line bets. Spread bets, Buccaneers are 7-3, and the over has hit 6 out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
This game sucks so bad. It's the worst team in the NFL against the worst quarterback in the NFL, if you could say that. Baker Mayfield's the interception king, and the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL. It's just not going to be a high-scoring game, I don't think. I'll take Carolina 13-3, and I'll have a prediction for the only scoring touchdown in the game. I think Miles Sanders will be the only touchdown scorer in that game. I'll have Carolina plus 3.5, and I'll take the under in this game.
Yeah, so you think that's going to be an under game, I was going to say, if you only got one touchdown scorer. Yeah, I mean, Carolina, terrible. I don't think it – I think that's going to continue here. Tampa Bay, to me, is the better team. I'm going to take a money line, that 3.5 line again. I'm going to take a -3.5, and I'm going to take the over in that game. On the next game, best game possibly of the year, definitely of the week. We got our boys, San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy, playing Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia, they're at home. They're getting 3 points. Make that make sense. Sitting at 10-1, they're getting 3 points. Over-under sitting at 47.5. Trends for this game. You want to listen to this. 49ers, 3-7 on money line bets. Spread bets. 49ers, 3-7. Over-under. The games have gone over under 6 times out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
Yeah, I don't know why Philadelphia didn't lose to Buffalo last week. That just made me thinking they ain't winning really any more games this year if you're looking at that. They're 10-1. And remember the Cardinals last season? They were freaking undefeated. They were 9-0, the best team in the league. Like 3 years ago. You know what happened? They went 11-6 and lost to the Rams in the wild card. So, this is my hypothesis. I think Philadelphia plays San Francisco in the playoffs, and I think San Francisco beats them. So, for that, I will take San Francisco to beat Philadelphia 34-21. I'll have San Fran -3, and I'll take the over in this game.
Yeah, it's a good point you made on the Bills because apparently all the sharps, if you want to call them sharps, but really it was all the public. Everybody was on the Buffalo Bills last week when the Eagles played. Everyone. Everyone thought there was just somehow, some way they weren't going to lose that game. And I understand where they're coming from because these Eagles got to start losing. They don't have to, but most of the best teams in the league usually finish with 3 or 4 losses on the year. To me, this game, it looks like a sucker's bet to take the Eagles. I mean, they got the best record in the league. They're at home and they're getting 3 points. That doesn't make any sense. And I feel like from a public standpoint, they even know that. So my thought for this game, I think it's going to land right on 3. Whoever wins, I'm taking the 49ers. The 49ers have been our Super Bowl pick. We haven't changed nothing. Nothing's changed. I think the 49ers are the best team in the league. So win or lose this game, I still think they're the better team. But just for the picks, taking the 49ers, I'm taking them -3. I'm going to take the over in that game. It's going to be a great game. On the next game, we have the Rams playing the Cleveland Browns. Browns, they're on the road. Rams are at home. They're -3.5. Over under sitting at 40.5. Trends for this game. Browns, they're 1-6 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, they're 1-5. And the under has hit 4 out of the last 7 games for a 4-3 record.
Yep. So Joe Flacco is officially starting for Cleveland in this game. And just saying, he's 40 years old, but he's not washed up. He's still good. He still has stuff left in him. He did win a Super Bowl with Baltimore a decade ago. So, yeah, I think Joe Flacco can turn stuff around for Cleveland. I think they win 27-13. I'll have Cleveland +3.5. I'll take the under in this game.
So you're taking Cleveland to win that game?
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely could. As far as Joe Flacco, he hasn't played in a while, obviously. That's one of those 3.5 lines. I think they got it right. Joe Flacco is coming in. He's a veteran, obviously. Placement QB. Cleveland's team, the only reason why they even have a good record is because their defense, their offense has been trash, even kind of wishy-washy when Watson is healthy. I'm going to take the Rams here. I'm going to take the Rams -3.5. I'm going to take the under in this game. Wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland won, though. On the last game of the week, we have the Chiefs playing Green Bay. I'm sorry, this is the last game of Sunday. Chiefs playing Green Bay. Green Bay's at home. They're getting 6 points. Over-under sitting at 42.5. Trends for this game. Chiefs, they're 7-3 in moneyline bets against Green Bay. On spread bets, they're 6-4, and the over has hit 6 out of the last 10 games for a 6-4 record.
All right, if we travel back to 1967, well, we already know who won Super Bowl I. The Packers beat the Chiefs. Then fast forward to now, it's not looking like that. But I think Green Bay keeps it close. I do not think this will be a high-scoring game at all. Kadarius Toney, you just need to catch the football. That's your only weakness. You need to catch the football. And Patrick Mahomes, your aim was amazing last year. Your aim sucks this year. So I think this game will be really short, and I don't think this game will be high-scoring at all. I'll take Kansas City 12-10. I'll take Green Bay +6, and I'll take the under in this game.
Wow, that's a bold statement. I'm on the opposite end of everything. Well, you had the Chiefs money line, right?
Yeah. No.
You had Green Bay money line?
No.
No, you had the Chiefs money line. I was going to say, what? Yeah, I think this is a blowout game. I think the Chiefs blow the doors off of Green Bay after beating Detroit. I don't think it's going to be close. Chiefs by 100. I'll take the over in that game, and I'll take the Chiefs -6, obviously. On the last game of the week, we have the Cincinnati Bengals with no Joe Burrow playing Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This would have been a good game if Burrow was in. Jacksonville, they're at home. They're -9.5. Over-under sitting at 39. Trends for this game. Bengals, they're 6-4 on moneyline bets. Spread bets, they're 4-4, and the under has hit 5 out of the last 9 games for a 5-4 record.
Yeah, she's staying quiet over there because you're about to get pie in the face at the end of the season because the Jaguars are going to win their division. Yeah, just stay quiet over there. All right, Jacksonville, they win 30-20. Cincinnati, they're washed up for the year. We said at the beginning of the season, Joe Burrow, they might just pressure him. They started him. Should have stat him for the first 2 weeks because you did not win the first 2 games, and Burrow had vanishly just go missing. And now look at Cincinnati. They're probably not even going to make the playoffs. They're out of the playoff picture. All right, Jacksonville wins. They're minus 8.5. I take the over in this game.
Yeah, speaking of that, Jacksonville, who have they beat? Here, I'll give you the list of the teams that they've lost to. They lost to Kansas City. They lost to Houston. They lost to San Francisco. In between those games, they beat Indy. Garbage. Atlanta. Garbage. Buffalo. Garbage this year. The Colts. Garbage. Saints. Garbage. Pittsburgh. They're above 500, but they're not that good. I think we can both agree on that. Tennessee. Garbage. And then they split with Houston. My opinion, the Jacksonville Jaguars are the biggest fraud there is in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. Whatever their record is, they have a good defense that keeps them in games. And Trevor Lawrence, last year in the playoffs, he got lucky on the comeback. That's because the Chargers coach is terrible. But my take is they're the biggest fraud in the NFL. And when the playoffs come up, I'm telling you, they're going to get rocked in the first round. Anyways, for this game, obviously, no Joe Burrow. I'll take the Jags. But I'm going to take the Bengals plus 8.5 just because I think the whole public's going to be on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm going to take the under in that game. It'll be a defensive game.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But that wraps up week 13. We're going to have our playoff predictions coming up, and there's going to be more of our thoughts on stuff like the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's my opinion. I don't know where Andrew stands on that point, but that's just my opinion. I think they're a fraud, and we'll get in that as the weeks come along. We're getting close to the playoffs. We're getting excited. Both of our Super Bowl picks are still at the top, Baltimore and San Francisco.
Yeah, but you're all going to hate my playoff picks, but whatever. You're going to be mad once I have Denver going to the AFC Championship game.
We did call – I was getting worried about Denver because our prediction at the beginning of the year was we thought they would be good. They started off slow, and they're finally coming together.
They're like Cincinnati, but a Joe Burrow and Russell Wilson. So that's good for us.
That's Sean Payton for you. He's getting his act back together.
I know, but you know how referees are with him. The no call, worst no call ever.
Yeah.
Terrible Super Bowl. Should have won it.
But that wraps up week 13. Thanks for joining us, and we'll have more good stuff coming.
All right. See you guys.
Adios.